Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly reading for the week starting July 24th, 2017. Thank you for joining me, and as always, please remember that these are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone watching. Watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional insight, and if you are ever interested in a private reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. Okay, so Aries, let's have a look at what's going on here for you. So most of your cards are major arcana, so this could be a significant week, okay, one way or another. We're going to go through the cards and see what comes up, but please be aware that this is a week to plant seeds. You may see things come to fruition from seeds you've planted in the past, but when we have a lot of major arcana, it's a significant time in our lives because we have the opportunity to plant some seeds in terms of new goals, new projects, a new way of handling things, and so on and so forth, okay? So the events that happen during a week where you have a lot of major arcana cards, those events have long-lasting effects and consequences, okay, is the best way I can put it. So your main focus, we have the Moon card. So with the Moon card here, you may be dealing with, for some of you, this is a lot of inner work. It's a lot of fears coming to the surface, a lot of doubts, insecurities, anxieties, and that may be clouding your judgment. So I want you to be careful in everything that you do. Make sure that you're seeing things correctly. Make sure that you have your facts straight, okay? Try to think things through before just reacting under this energy, because with the Moon here, we do deal with a lot of stuff from the subconscious, and usually it's emotional baggage that comes to the surface to be addressed and resolved. This is also a very intuitive card. It's a very positive card in terms of listening to your instincts. You're going to have very keen instincts during this time. So if something feels right, if something feels like you should go for it, trust that and go for it, okay? This can also be a time of contemplation for some. Maybe you've been doing this for a while. Maybe you've kind of been searching for your next project, searching for your next goal, looking for jobs, looking for a partner, looking for answers, okay, under the energy of the Moon. And it could be that this week you start to get some answers, okay? Let's look at your guidance cards. So we have the King of Cups reverse. We're incorporating reversals this week. So we have the King of Cups reverse, the Chariot reverse, the Devil, and also the Sun, and these two came up together. I was going to draw 3 cards, 4 came out for you. So here's the tricky bit. So we have the King of Cups reverse, and this is telling you to be active, okay? So coming out of contemplation, coming out of should I, shouldn't I don't know, I don't have all the information, I don't feel like it, okay? Coming out of that emotional time and just taking action, okay? Not being passive anymore, not just wandering around anymore, picking something and then just going with it. But the Chariot reverse says you're gonna have to be a little flexible, okay? Don't get started but then be very particular or too picky or too controlling or too impulsive with whatever this is that you're starting during this time. Yes, get started. That's a very strong guidance for you. Yes, get started. Do not be passive during this time. It's a good week. You have a lot of opportunities, or you have very fertile ground for planting seeds, okay? Once again with the metaphor, and so it's important that you use that to your advantage. But with the Chariot reverse, is definitely saying pace yourself. You can't go 100 miles a minute. Pace yourself. If you're just getting started with something, you know, it's important that you take your time. It's important that you could get to know your surroundings and so on and so forth. Don't go rushing in. Don't be impulsive. Don't get carried away. And try not to control things, because that will be restrictive and it will come back to hurt you. The Devil here, again, is saying don't get carried away. Don't go for the temptation. Don't go for quick with the Chariot reverse. Don't go for the quick win, the shiny thing that you don't know a lot about, okay? This is saying take your time, look deeper into things, shine a light on things, look deeper into things, okay? The Devil card here can also indicate a materialistic week for you. Nothing wrong with that. It could just mean you're focused on your money and you're focused on your job and you're focused on your security. And again, this is saying shine some light on it. Maybe you can go more in depth with something. Maybe you can bring something to the surface that's going to help you. Maybe you can resolve a situation that's been kind of haunting you for a while now, okay, during this time. The key is to be active, to take charge, but it's a bit of a tricky situation because it's like, yes, get active, but then pace yourself. Okay, you're just getting started with something, pace yourself. This could even be where you're recovering from a situation, you're recovering from an illness or something that, you know, you've been on your own, you've been at home, all you had was time to think, to contemplate, to dream, to plan, and now you're healing. Okay, you can be active again. And the Chariot says pace yourself. Pace yourself. Don't just go back into full workload or full responsibilities just yet. Take some time to ease yourself back in, okay? And we're also doing an additional guidance card for you. Let me figure out what this is. So this is the Angel Tarot Cards, okay, deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And you have the 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So for some of you, you know, you're coming out of isolation, or you're coming out of contemplating, you're coming out of searching. And it may have to do with an ending, the end of a job, the end of a relationship, and maybe you've been recovering and kind of licking your emotional wound, so to speak, okay? A health situation, you're recovering from a health situation, whether it's addictive situation, or this is about a procedure, surgery, anything like that, and you're recovering. This is saying, once again, take some time, allow for the healing to be done properly. Don't just go rushing back into things and back to, you know, trying to be at top speed overnight. It's not going to happen. Take your time, but be happy because the worst is behind you, okay? You are moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. You're definitely looking at a new beginning. And this is saying, let go of what needs to be let go of. Be discerning. Use your intuition. Use your instincts. And also go for it. Now's the time to chase your dreams. Now's the time to chase your dreams, but make sure that you're not going for the shiny, glittery temptation, and then there's nothing behind it. Make sure that you're not trying to go full speed ahead when it's not time for full speed ahead. Make sure you're not being impulsive. Make sure you're not doing any kind of impulse shopping during this time. Maybe your financial situation is the one recovering at this time. Okay, so this is saying, whatever you do this week, you're recovering from something. You have the opportunities to start new things. Get going, be active, but then find the balance. Pace yourself. Take it one step at a time and do things properly. Don't go for the shiny, you know, the quick win, the big promise, and then just invest everything you have in it. Take your time, shine some light, get more information, okay? You're just getting started, so it's about baby steps during this time. And mind your health. Let it come back to 100% fully, you know, before you jump into your big, busy life once again at full speed. So this is your reading, okay? I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps you during this time. Let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to your feedback, if this makes sense, how it applies to you, if it does, and so on and so forth. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign as well. But I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.